matter where I go, I know I'm not alone. I feel my Savior there beside me. He leads me through the night. He's always been my guide. He promised He will never leave me. Though my burdens seem too much to bear, He'll bless me. So whatever He commands, I will go and do. I will stand for truth. Though the world may back away, I will walk right through. I know if I follow Him in faith, He will ease my burden.
All right, so here's a little bit about our son, Corbin J. Pluhar. He has just always been a really happy, fun-loving guy. He loves to laugh, and he has a really great laugh.
He's a really friendly and resilient person. We've lived in quite a few different places. He's lived in about 10 different places. He says that changing homes and schools has helped shape him and help him become more outgoing.
Unique thing about Corbin is when he was born, he had kind of a sunken chest. It's called pectus excavatum, and doctors always said it's not a problem unless it starts becoming a problem. So when he had his growth spurt around 13, 14 years old, it got really deeper and he started having some problems with it. And so we went in, he had surgery, and they inserted 2 metal bars into his chest and some other big hardware, and it kind of popped out his ribs and held him in place where they're supposed to be. And he had those in for about 3 years, got them taken out right before he turned 18. So some of his cousins called him Iron Man, and it was kind of a big deal for him for a couple years, but all's well now. He just really loves life. Some of the things he likes are movies and music. He really likes hanging out with his friends, and he loves all of his family. He's always been really good with his nieces and nephews. He loves his country and he loves his faith, but his true loves in life are ice cream and skiing.
True. He just joined the Wyoming Army National Guard. So after a summer of hanging out and working on his grandparents' ranch, he'll be heading to basic training in October at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. He should get done with his training next May, and then he plans on serving a mission wherever that may be. We're so proud of all that Corbin has done and that he will do. We are proud of the man that he has turned into, and we love you, Corbin.
We love you, Corbin.
No matter where I go, I know I'm not alone. I feel my Savior there beside me. He leads me through the night. He's always been my guide. He promised He will never leave me. Though my burdens seem too much to bear, He'll bless me.
All right, we get to tell some things about Gage, and we're going to start out with some unique things about him. Some things that you may not know is that he has gotten to practice being an angel before anyone else. In fact, he even got to wear a halo for almost a month at Shriners Hospital a few years ago. I don't know if he liked the experience very much. Some other unique things is that he got to go to a BYU football practice. He got to meet Taysom Hill and take a picture with him. He got to go to Green Bay, and he has received more Green Bay Packers things than I didn't even know that they had any more left. But people keep showing up with him because he's always liked the Green Bay Packers. And he got to go to their stadium and tour it and watch a Green Bay Packers game. He got to be the king of the winter formal. And some other unique things about Gage are that he hates cats, horses, and all things farm. Sometimes we wonder if he got born into the right family, but we're keeping him no matter what.
I was going to mention about the unique thing of being at the Shriners. was the bikers always come to Shriners at Christmas time and bring truckloads of gifts for the kids. And so, and Gage was there with his halo on, so we ran outside to greet them, and of course they're tough bikers. They were suspicious of us and why we would want to meet them. But and it was cold that day, and if Gage remembers, his bolts in the head from his halo got really cold, but he was a good sport and stayed out there with the bikers, and we watched them right away on their Harleys and whatnot. So then the next is favorite things. One of his favorite things is Aaron Rodgers and following him, and comedians. He loves comedians. He watches a lot of them on YouTube, and he wants to know what it takes to be a comedian. He loves Friends and Tootsie Rolls. He must have got that from Grandpa Doug Barris. Ooh, beer and Tootsie Rolls for Gage and Doug. And then, of course, above all, favorites is Clara Green. I think she overrides all favorites in his life. Good choice.
Okay, some of the things that we remember from Gage's childhood is, first of all, he got to have lots and lots of doctor visits. He got to have heart surgery, back surgery, knee surgery, ear surgery. He spent lots and lots of time going back and forth to hospitals. But the one thing about Gage is that people just loved him wherever he went, because he always had a smile and he was always positive. One of the things that I remember is that he spent a lot of time with his grandma Call. They were able to travel a lot together, back and forth to doctors, and they got a lot of good TV time together. And that was a favorite.
All right, another favorite memory is football in middle school. We were not going to let him play because of his rods in his back, but Coach Ballard Johnson said he would take care of things, and Ballard would let him play and talk to the other coach into that he was bringing Gage on, and he would one run was 80 yards. He ran for 80 yards, and that was the highlight of his football career. And we don't let him play high school football, which he balks at a little bit.
He loves to watch it, and he loves to be part of the team, always.
Yep, well, that's pretty good.
Okay. Some of the future plans that Gage has is he's planning on going on a mission. Right now his mission papers are in, and they have been since January, and we're just waiting for all the craziness to get over so that he can get on with his life. He plans on maybe becoming a comedian. At all costs, he would like to not have to work on the farm. So we'll see how that all goes. Anyway, we love Gage. We're proud of his schooling and the man that he's become, and we look forward to some great years ahead with him.
So whatever he commands, I will go and do. I will stand for truth. Though the world may back away, I will walk right through. I know if I follow him in faith, he will ease my burdens, and he'll provide a way. He'll provide a way. When I feel overcome and all my strength is gone, I think of all the ways he's blessed me. My journey.
Hi, I never thought this time will come, but I guess Jordan made it. He is going to officially graduate. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19, things has changed. So instead of standing in front of everybody, I'm just standing or sitting down in front of the camera. So I would like to share a few things about Jurgen. Something unique about Jurgen is that he is the only left-handed in our family. He has curly hair and he is the tallest out of his siblings. He is pretty handy. He can fix anything or he can build anything that he put his mind into it. One of the things that Jurgen is unique is that he is the only one in our family that has broken or had a broken wrist, a thumb, and a pinky. He has cost me a lot of money. One of the things that Jurgen hates, and you probably don't know, but now you will find out, is that he does not like potatoes. He hates potatoes. One of the things that he likes to do is hang out with his friends. He likes to go camping and he likes to go hunting. Also, he loves to eat. He's always eating and he eats really fast. Something that happened when Jurgen was a child, he was 1.5 years, he broke his wrist. So what he will do, he will chase his brother Roy and Allison around the house with his cast, I think it was his ride, and then he will make dinosaur sounds. And then he will chase them some more and try to hit them on their heads. Jurgen's future plans, are you ready for this, is to marry a hot chick. I'm just kidding. He is going to serve a full-time mission. He got his mission call on March 17. He's going to the Philippines, to Lagos, Philippines. I don't know how you say it. And he is going to speak Tagalog or Tagalog. We're going to miss Jurgen dearly, and we wish him the best. Thanks.
He'll lift me with his love, a perfect love that's never ending. He will give me all the strength I'm needing. So whatever he commands, I will go and do. I will stand for truth, though the world may back away. I will walk right through. I know if I follow him in faith, he will ease my burdens and he'll provide a way. He'll provide a way for me to cross the desert, to sail across the ocean.
Hi everybody, it's Bert and Shiloh Wolfley. We're here to talk about Miriam. Miriam is our daughter. She has beautiful red hair that Shiloh is going to talk about a little while later. And she also likes to play the guitar, which she taught herself how to do. And she also last summer learned how to ride a motorcycle. She likes to ride around the valley on her motorcycle.
So one unique thing about Miriam with her red hair is, so my mom, her grandma, always wanted a redhead as a child. And she just always felt like her family wasn't quite complete because she didn't get her redheaded child. So when Miriam was born, she was just thrilled that Miriam had red hair. And we were surprised because we obviously don't have red hair, but she, so she had beautiful red hair. And so that's something that's kind of unique about her. Some of Miriam's favorite things are she loves watching movies and popcorn. And
She likes watching popcorn.
she loves watching movies and eating popcorn.
Oh, okay.
And Pride and Prejudice is probably her favorite movie. I think she's watched it probably over 30 times in the last few years. She just loves, she can recite everything word for word. And she also loves to read. She reads about anything. She loves long series. She loves reading science books. Yeah, she reads about everything she can get her hands on.
Yep. Another thing that she really likes to do is travel. Miriam, last spring, a year ago, she traveled with the high school to Europe. And we have, as a family, we've traveled to California a couple of times. We went to Joshua Tree once. We went to the Redwoods once. And when we went to the Redwoods, that was the first time that we ever went to the ocean. And so the first time that Miriam went to the ocean, we remember that she used to go there. She used to she would stand on the rocks by the ocean and just watch the waves come in, and she just loved to see the ocean.
Yep, she just fell in love with the ocean. That's one of her favorite places to be. So kind of a cool memory that I have of Miriam when she was little is from the time she was just super small. I would say probably 3 or 4, when we'd be in church and, you know, she would be coloring. And I noticed that she would draw a lot of rainbows. And I noticed that she always had the order of the colors in the right order of the rainbow. And every time she drew a rainbow, that she had the colors in the right order. So I don't know, I never taught her that, but she just, I guess, observed that and always did it that way.
And as far as Miriam's future plans, Miriam is going to be attending the University of Wyoming. She decided to go there. She received the trustee scholarship from the University of Wyoming, and she'll be studying some kind of science. She hasn't really decided exactly what she wants to do, but she'll be studying science at the University of Wyoming. Those are her immediate future plans.
And one thing she's really excited about going there too is that they have a great study abroad program. So because she loves to travel, she's hoping to do study abroad, possibly South Africa or something like that. So those are kind of her plans, but she's just an awesome kid and we love her so much. She's super kind and she's always taking care of other people, doing nice things for people. She'll leave little notes around for us, and she's just always about making sure everybody around her's happy. And anyway, so we love her tons.
Yep, love you, Miriam.
Sail across the ocean. If that's where he sends me, I'll follow his plan. I'll do whatever he commands me, for I know that he will lead me to the promised land. I will go and do, I will stand for truth. Though the world may shut him out, I will make him room. I know if I follow him in faith, he will ease my burdens and he'll provide a way. He'll provide a way. Yeah. He'll provide a way. No matter where I go.
Okay. Well, Paul is a really great brother. He's super kind and thoughtful, and he is always thinking of things to do to help his little siblings, which I think is not typical for all older brothers to be like that. He is really, really good at keeping things on the down low. So if you ever need a secret kept, he's the guy to tell, because he won't breathe a word of it to anybody. We give him a hard time about never telling us things. He just handles things by himself and
lips are sealed.
Keeps it quiet. Yeah.
Of course, Paul is a great guitar player and singer. He actually wrote a song when he was in 2nd grade.
I think it was
First or second grade, and it's the cutest thing ever. You can probably still find it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's called "I'll Say Goodbye." He's really cute. He just has always had a little inclination towards music. Some of his favorite things to do are hunt and fish. He loves the outdoors, likes to go on hikes. He developed an interest in running and has been on the cross-country team and really enjoyed that, which has been a surprise to both of us since neither of us run, but it's good for him, and I'd like to see him do that. He sings with the syncopation group and has liked that, like to perform. What are some of the other favorites?
He likes to eat.
Oh, he loves to eat. And he doesn't even care mostly what it is.
He doesn't
he'll
mostly
eat
care what
it.
it is. Should we tell that story?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, there was this time just after Christmas a couple years ago, and we had cooked a ham, and then put the leftovers in a Ziploc bag and stuck it in the fridge, and we also had some bacon in there.
Some raw bacon in a different Ziploc bag.
You can see where this is going, right?
He wasn't real particular. He just grabbed the bag of what he thought was ham and started eating it. Until we realized.
Until I saw what he was doing. I was like, Paul,
That's raw bacon. And then we watched him all night long because we were so worried about him being sick. But he was just fine. So he'll hate us for that story.
That's right.
He's got plans after graduation to serve a mission. And he's talked about pursuing a medical career. So he's got some interest in that direction, but he's open to other possibilities if something else comes along. Kind of see where the Lord points him. I'm trying to think if there was something else we were going to say about him.
Did we cover everything?
Yeah.
Sends me, I follow his plan. I do whatever he commands me, for I know that he will lead me to the promised land. I will go and do, I will stand for truth. Though the world may shut him out, I will make him room. I know if I follow him in faith, he will ease my burdens and he'll provide a way. He'll provide a way. Yeah. He'll provide a way.
This video is about Zach Sims. We love Zach Sims. Of course we do. He's our son, but we love him so much. We're so glad he's in our family. Some unique things about Zach is he loves music. You may not know that, but he really does enjoy listening to music and playing music. He actually can play the piano a little bit. He doesn't like people to know that he can, but he actually can. He is very good with people. His siblings all love him, and he has always gotten along very well with his siblings. We really can't remember a time when he has ever argued or fought with his siblings. He just gets along with people really well. He loves children, and his niece and nephew adore him. He is a lot of fun, and he plays with them, and they love him.
Along with getting along well with people, Zach's able to carry on a conversation on a broad, different amount of subjects. He seems to know a little bit about a lot of things, and with that, he's able to carry on a conversation with anyone on any subject, and that's indeed a talent. Another thing that I would mention about Zach is he's a good driver. That's something that you wouldn't think about, but with all of my other kids, it was kind of scary driving with him. And there's no speeding up fast and slowing down fast, and me grabbing the dashboard or the handles. With Zach, he's a good driver. And in fact, I'm confident with sending him to do business errands all the time. Whereas with the other kids, I'd maybe be a little bit more concerned. So Zach's great at that.
Some of the things Zach likes are the foods he likes. He likes meats, he likes salty things, he likes donuts. One of the special things that he and I share are we both love ding dongs, a little chocolate cake with the white filling. We love those. Sometimes we have to hide them from everyone else because we love them the most. He likes playing video games with his friends. He likes to learn new things, and he likes sweatshirts of all colors, and I think he has probably over 20 different kind of sweatshirts in all different colors and styles. So those are some things that Zach likes. Okay, now I'm going to share a childhood memory about Zach. Years ago, we went to Nauvoo. Our family was a part of the Nauvoo pageant, and we were in Nauvoo for a full week. Well, during that week, he and his sister Brindy decided they were going to be called what was the council. I guess they just named themselves. And everything we did, whether it had to do with eating or activities, we had to run past the council and make sure they approved. And it was a lot of fun, and we just had so much fun with that. But Zach and Brindy were the council, and that's a fun memory that we'll always have of Zach when he was younger.
Zach's future plans are to get a college education and prepare to serve a full-time mission. He'll be attending Western Wyoming College in Rock Springs this fall.
We love Zach so much, and we're so proud of all the things that he does. We're excited for his future.